The Golden Globes are tomorrow and I'm so excited. I'm lying. I'm actually not. This is like my favorite time of the year. I live for this. Golden Globes, SAG, Oscars, BAFTAs, Critics' Choice. Like, I live for this. But this was such a lackluster year for movies. Like, 2023 was a gift. Oh my gosh. Very rarely do you have an awards season, contenders, where everyone deserves to be there. Everyone, stood up and, held that standard. This is pretty much a typical year where you might have like 3 or 4, maybe 5 films that are just chef's kiss, and the rest are like, okay, like, you're just happy to be here. But anyways, these are my predictions for tomorrow's awards ceremony. Just the film categories, because I don't watch TV like that. I saw 1 episode of The Gentleman and I had to stop. There's nothing wrong with it. I enjoyed the episode that I saw. I just wasn't in the right mindset at the time to receive whatever Theo James was giving. I said what I said. Anywho, let's get on with it. Best Picture Drama. So I've seen all of these movies except for 2. I haven't seen The Brutalist and I haven't seen Nickel Boys. I'm waiting for both of those to get a wide release. I've heard amazing things about The Brutalist. I feel like this is going to be a battle between The Brutalist, Conclave, and Dune Part 2. But if I had to guess, I'd say The Brutalist. Best Female Actor Motion Picture Drama. I've only seen 3 of these. I saw Maria in theaters right before Thanksgiving. Obviously, I saw Baby Girl. And I saw Lee, starring Kate Winslet. Tilda Swinton, The Room Next Door. I will see that next week. And then The Last Showgirl, I'll see this coming Friday. And I'm still here. Tickets are actually on sale. I just need to get the tickets, but I believe I'll see that in February. Real talk, Angelina Jolie. Like, I'm thinking Angelina Jolie's gonna take it. Best Male Actor Motion Picture Drama. So I have seen Complete Unknown. I've seen Queer, Sing Sing, Conclave. I haven't seen The Apprentice. Timothée Chalamet is taking awards left and right. He's really been battling with Adrian Brody and Coleman Domingo. But then again, Conclave, that movie was excellent until the end. Like, it was absolute perfection until the end. The ending I thought was just bonkers. But Ralph Fiennes, I feel like, gave one of the best performances this year. I really want to see The Brutalist. I'm thinking it's either going to be Ralph Fiennes or Coleman Domingo, but I wouldn't be surprised if Timothée Chalamet just snuck in there with a win. But, honestly, I'm going to say Timothée Chalamet. I'm going to go with a wild card. Best Picture Musical Comedy. I have seen all of these. If the awards industry wasn't so damn political, Emilia Perez wouldn't be here. Again, I said what I said. But remember what I said earlier, how you'll have movies that, like, they're chef's kiss. They're supposed to be here. And then you have a couple of films that are like, Count Your Lucky Stars. That's Emilia Perez. It got a lot of early buzz come festival season, because it premiered overseas. But as the movie came out and more critics were able to get a hold of it, it's very divisive. The reaction is very mixed. I didn't think it was that good. But again, politics. But I think Anora is the one that's going to win here. Best Female Actor Motion Picture Musical Comedy. Again, I have seen all of these. I think it's going to be Mikey Madison. I think Mikey Madison is going to take it. If not her, Demi Moore. But Mikey Madison is my pick. Best Male Actor Motion Picture Musical Comedy. And I've seen all of these again. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Savannah, you've seen 200 movies. Obviously, you've seen most of these. No, you'd be very surprised how many movies just don't get shown until like January or February. I don't know. This one is stumping me. I feel like the drama category for Best Actor is stronger than this. It wouldn't shock me if none of these dudes, minus Jesse Eisenberg, were nominated. I don't know. I think Hugh Grant. I think it's very possible Hugh Grant might take. I feel like out of all of these, Hugh Grant gives the best performances. Him and Jesse Eisenberg, I feel like you're top 2 here. I loved Glenn Powell in Hitman, though. Jesse Plemons, though, because he plays 3 different characters in that movie. Kinds of Kindness. That was an interesting movie. I actually really liked it. Sebastian Stan. I don't know. I'm going to go with Hugh Grant. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to go with Hugh Grant. Best Supporting Female Actor Motion Picture. Again, I've seen everything here except for The Brutalist, but I've heard amazing things about Felicity Jones. However, she's not really racking up the nominations from the other film critics associations. But the ones that are really kind of taking the cake here, Ariana Grande, Margaret Qualley, and Zoe Saldana. I think it's going to come between Ariana Grande and Zoe Saldana. Maggie Qualley might sneak in there. Ariana Grande, honestly, would be my pick for this. I feel like she has the strongest performance out of all these ladies, minus Felicity Jones, and that's because I haven't seen The Brutalist. But again, politics. So politically speaking, Zoe is the favorite. But if we're talking about in terms of who gave the best quality performance, it's Ariana Grande or Margaret Qualley. I would pick Ariana Grande. Best Supporting Male Actor Motion Picture, Kieran Culkin. Moving on. Best Director Motion Picture, Sean Baker, Anora. Best Screenplay Motion Picture, my pick would be Sean Baker, Anora. I think it's going to be. I think Anora is going to have a really good night tomorrow. This category confuses me. This is a new one that started last year, cinematic and box office achievement. I don't know why we have this here. This has nothing to do with the quality of the film and more to do with the performance of the movie at the box office. But like, what are the qualifications here? Because why is Gladiator 2 here? Like, why? Why is Wicked here? Wicked is doing very well, but it's not doing as well. Like, why is Wicked here but not Moana 2? Like, hello. Why is Dune Part 2 not here? And if we're talking about cinematic and box office achievement, like, what are the categories? Is there a number? Because if we're talking about box office achievement, It Ends With Us should be here. Because that movie broke even and made profit opening weekend, which never happens. But if last I checked, I can't remember which one is number one. It's either Inside Out 2 or Deadpool and Wolverine. One of those two is going to win it. I just can't remember which one. I have to pick. We'll go with Inside Out 2. Best Animated Motion Picture. I'm so proud of myself because I've seen all of these except for the Wallace and Gromit movie, which I'll probably watch either tonight or tomorrow. It's on Netflix. So I've seen everything else. I think Flow is going to win it. The Wild Robot is definitely my favorite out of all of the ones that I've seen here, but I think Flow is definitely up their alley in terms of what warrants this award, if that makes sense. Best Non-English Language Motion Picture, I think Emilia Perez is probably going to win this one. Best Song Motion Picture, personally, I think Miley Cyrus should win this one. Beautiful That Way from The Last Showgirl. And only because she's not going to get nominated for the Oscar. Her song didn't make the short list, unfortunately. It's a beautiful song, by the way. But I think it's going to be one of the Emilia Perez songs. I thought El Mal was better than Mi Camino. Mi Camino just felt like a karaoke song. I think that was the intention, but did it really have to sound like that? El Mal, I think, was just the music of Emilia Perez for the most part it's strange because it felt like a lot of them were just talking instead of singing, but it's good. It's also very good. It makes sense for the film, if that makes sense. It goes with the vibe of the movie. So I think El Mal is gonna get it. Yeah. Best Score Motion Picture. In a perfect world, Baby Girl would also be nominated here because that score is just contagious. I haven't heard Daniel Blumberg's soundtrack for The Brutalist. I could probably just listen to it on Apple Music. But if I'd have to guess, it's going to be between Hans Zimmer and Volker Bertelmann. Conclave and Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 is not getting nominated for the Oscar. It doesn't qualify. I'm not sure what the rules are with that one. Probably because some of the music is taken from Part 1, so it's not considered original. I don't know. But either Hans Zimmer or for Dune Part 2 or Conclave. We'll see how I do tomorrow.